Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to day 25 of Follow a Sketch February. We are on the final countdown now and this is today's sketch, which is from Boys Rules Scrapbook Kits, and the sketch is by Jenny Evans. As always, you can find all the details in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group, and in the description box down below you will find a link to that Facebook group, to the Scrapping Reflections store, as well as the playlist for everybody playing along on YouTube. You can also use hashtag FASFeb24, I believe it is, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all the other socials as well. So this is a great sketch. We've got lots of shapes going on. We've got squares, we've got stars, we've got circles, we've got strips, we've got all sorts going on. And I have embraced it. There are 3 photos in this sketch, but I'm actually going to use probably 5 or 6 photos. We shall see. We've got lots going on. So I have already cut, whilst I was building the page kit, I must have had offcuts, and we've already cut stuff. So we've got a background sheet, which I believe is Pink Fresh Studio. It's a cut apart sheet, and we've also got this gutted part, which is Cocoa Vanilla. So that is going to be our background. Then I've got these 2 pieces, which is a Cocoa Vanilla and Kaisercraft, I think. And then in addition to that, we've got some circles and stars that I have cut out of some Vicky Boutin, Bella Boulevard, Pebbles paper, and Simple Stories, as well as this Basil cardstock. Our photos is some art from a subway in Plymouth. So we've got 2 4x5 photos and then 4 2x3 photos. Don't know if we'll use them all or not yet, we shall see. May cut them down, may not, we shall see. We've got various embellishments. We've got Plymouth by as our title, and then I think I was going to use this acrylic piece. So our title is then Plymouth by Photograph. I do apologise, that's very unprofessional that my phone is not on silent. So our title will be Plymouth by Photograph. If I can just peel this protective film off whilst we're having a chit chat. Which I thought was a different kind of title. It's a bit boring, a bit predictable. But you know, I'm not the title guy. That's not what I do. So that's what I went with. For the other letters, I have used Simple Stories Colour Vibe Foam Alphas, which are great. And then we have some embellishments. So we've got some chipboard, we've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got a shaker sticker, some chipboard, lots of enamel dots, and then some other circly bits as well. We've also got a tag, circle, we've got some of these which we have used on another layout, and some chipboard pieces. So we'll see what we use. We're not going to use all of it, but I'm sure we will use some of it at least. So let's get started and see where we go. So given that we have got numbers 1 to 5 in these chipboard stickers, which are from Project Life, I think we should probably use 5 photos. So I am thinking this one, maybe these 2, 3, 4, 5, and these ones. I'm just trying to think. So maybe these ones and not this one. I will see. I'm going to trim these down a little bit because they are a little bit big. So let me just trim those, and then we can start putting this layout together. So this is very much a layout of layers. I have cut these down a bit, so they are now 3 inch by 5 inch, and then we've got these 3 which are 2 inch by 3 inch. So I'm going to follow the sketch sketch in terms of placement of all of our patterns and papers. So let's pop all this over there, starting off with our background paper, which I am matting Pink Fresh onto Cocoa Vanilla. That is the one thing that I have really loved about page kits. It's mixing and matching all the different manufacturers and collections. Don't get me wrong, I do love pulling out a kit or a collection and just sticking to that one collection. But it's really inspired me mixing and matching, which I have always done to an extent. Let me just get this down. Don't know why I was having so many issues there. That's not particularly straight, but it will do. So yeah, I've always mixed and matched my product, but I have really focused on doing that with the page kits. And it's been great fun because so many different things coordinate together. And so it's been great to pull in different manufacturers, different designers, different products, and really mix and match. So if you have not done page kits or you're on the fence about them and our tape has just run out, I would say definitely give it a go because it is great fun, and it's definitely made me more creative, I would say, because it's taken away all the decisions because they're already made. You've already pulled your paper, and so you can just get on with actually creating. Don't get me wrong, I have then added stuff in. If I've pulled a page kit out and I thought, why have I put that in there? I've changed it as I go, but on the whole, it's generally worked really well for me. And I think, excuse me, it has definitely contributed to my ability to keep up with Follow a Sketch February and to continue bringing... That one's broke as well. Of course it is. It's definitely helped me to be able to do this series. And I am enjoying the video a day, and I'm hoping that that can be something we can keep up for quite a while. Anyway, on to what we're doing. I'm going to place all of these down according to the sketch, really. I'm not going off-piste too much. I am going to place this one there. Probably there. So we're going to bring that one off the page and then cut away at that. Now I do have from yesterday's video, I do still have this circle, so I did wonder whether we should bring an extra one in, but I don't think we should yet. And now with the stars, they are just going to go around the layout. I'm actually going to put these on before the photos, because I want the photos to sit on top of everything. So we're going to place these on before the photos so that they can then sort of sit atop. So I'm just looking at the sketch just to get an overall idea of where we want things to go. So I'm going to place another star there maybe. Then we've got this floral which can go up here. And then we'll have another green one maybe here. So that is our background before we have added any photos or embellishments. I've got so much tape on this desk. And now for our photos, so there is one portrait photo here. I am going to mix that up and we're going to place two of these. Let me just move this star down here a bit, just because otherwise you're not going to see it all. There we go. And then we've got our photos, which are going to go about here. Move this star down a little bit more. I want to at least be able to see that it is a star shape, you see. And then I'm leaving a very thin border between those two photos. So that is going to go there. That's not straight, Adam. That's probably better. There we go. And then we have these three. So we've got two portrait photos that go this side. Obviously my photos come over a little bit more. So I think I'm going to place them like this. So we're going to start with the top photo, which is going to go sort of here-ish. Is that about straight? Yep. Then this one, which says welcome to Plymouth, Britain's Ocean City. Oh, we ran out of it. Blooming heck. We're running out of adhesive everywhere today. We're using up all the scraggly ends, it seems. So this one is going to go there. Hopefully that is straight-ish. And then our third and final landscape photo is going to go there. But before I do that, I'm going to move this star just over here slightly. Again, I just want to be able to see some of the star once our photo goes down. You can't see this one that's hiding behind there, but that is fine. And I've put that photo on upside down. I'm sure you were all screaming at the screen then. Okay, screaming is probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. So that is our layout done. In terms of how we've stuck to the sketch, it's obviously all a little bit bigger, but generally I think we've stuck to it reasonably well. So next up, I'm going to pop our title, and I think our acrylic piece is going to go here, like so, and then this is going to go above there. So I'm going to start from the right hand side, so that I know it all fits, and I'm simply going to transfer from the wax sheet to the layout. So as I said, our title is going to be Plymouth by Photograph, which is a bit of a random title, but I'll work with it. Works for me. So we're just going to pop that on. So that's our title on. So Plymouth by Photograph. The more I look at it, the more I think it's a weird title, but we're going to go with it. In terms of embellishment, to be honest, we're pretty much done on the sketch. Like, we've followed it. We'll put some journaling down here, but I am going to add some things, obviously. So I'm going to pull to this first, and I am going to add these numbers. So we're going to add, I think we're going to add them, I'm going to add them in different places. So this one can go there. Then this one I'm going to pop there. Then we've got 3, 4 and 5, which I think I'm going to pop at the side of the photos, just to be a bit different. So we've got 4 and then 5. These are from a Project Life collection called Click, which I really liked actually. They had lots of fun embellishments. We've got this pink fresh chipboard piece which just says explore with a geotag, which I think is perfect. So I'm going to add that on here. I think we'll add that down here. And then on, let's see, over here we've got loving this. So it's clear we're not going to use all of these embellishments. That tag is a bit big, so that's a no. We've got a few bits and bobs. I do love this hexagon. And I'm wondering, I'm going to sort of layer that over there. So let's put a bit of adhesive on this chipboard camera. And then I'm going to layer the car atop of that. So let's see. I'm going to pop that sort of on there like that. In fact, let's move that down slightly. So that's going to go over there. Just because it's like the whole explore thing, it kind of fits for me. We have got a tab. This says summer, just in the red. So just to carry this red up, I'm going to pop that up there. And pop that on at a bit of an angle, and then also this adventure one. Not sure where these chipboard pieces have come from. I think we'll layer that onto this chipboard piece, so explore adventure. And then we have this chipboard hexagon. Adventure is out there, it says. Let's pop that down here, just to overlap that red, so we've got all the different reds coming in. I am going to use these wood buttons and some enamel dots. Let's see, life is good. These shaker stickers, I've still got loads from Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park, I think they were. So we're just adding in the last few bits to finish us off. So these are some pink fresh chipboard stars. I'm not going to use these journaling pieces. These are going to go in our newly organised embellishment drawers. We've got this that says fresh air. So let's pop that here. So it's very much a shape built layout. So we've got the circles, we've got the rectangles, we've got the squares, we've got the strips, we've got the stars, got the hexagons, got the hearts, got the tabs. So we've got all sorts of shapes going on, which I love. It's a great shape focused layout. Then for these wood buttons, I'm going to place them in 3 locations along with what we've already got. So to go alongside our circles that are already here. So we've got one down here, one here, overlapping that circle, and then one over here. And that's also going to help pull in the blue from the photos, the different shades of blue. Then we have some enamel dots. So these will be simple stories or something. I'm not going to use them all, I've just put them in to remind myself to use them. So let's put 3 up here. So we don't have any yellow, but we have got red. So let's use the teal, blue and red. Then we'll have 3 down here. I love enamel dots or Nouveau drops or any of those sort of finishing touches, the sprinkles as we call them. Now, as we know, I don't believe in the whole rule of 3 thing, but I generally always put enamel dots in groups of 3. That is purely because that's what I like. There is no right or wrong way though. If you want to just add 1, then you just add 1. And I think that's probably going to do it. We stuck reasonably close to the sketch for me, and you can see that we've got lots of dots on this sketch as well, which obviously are represented with the enamel dots on here. I need to add a bit of adhesive to this car, which is not sticking very well. let's just add some glue there. And hold that down for a moment. There we go. And then that is probably it. So we've got all the dots that are represented on the sketch. It's busier than the sketch, but it's fine. And that is probably going to do it, I think. I was going to add some splatters, but I don't think we need it. So we'll just add some journaling down here and call it done. So that is day 25 of Follow It Sketch February. Don't forget to check out the playlist link down below for everybody else playing along. Tomorrow we have this sketch and some London artwork. And we are on to the final 4 for February. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all later. Bye for now.